What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a special edition of the Hillside Gardener. You are with me here in the Hillside Kitchen, and today I'm making wilted lettuce. Now, if you've never had wilted lettuce before, you definitely got to try this stuff out. My grandma used to make this for me when I was a little kid, and haven't really had it very much since. I guess it's just one of those old-timey recipes that people just really kind of fell out of favor, or maybe they just forgot about it. I don't know. So what you got here is a bowl full of freshly grown, freshly picked leaf lettuce. Use whatever variety you want. I prefer, this is a variety called salad bowl. Black seeded Simpson, any kind of leaf lettuce is going to work. I have about 3 or 4 green onions chopped up, just the green part. I leave the bulb off. It's a little bit too strong for this recipe, but that's my personal taste. You can leave the entire onion on there if you would like. Right here is just regular sugar. Apple cider vinegar. You can use just the white distilled vinegar as well, whatever your taste may be. And in here I have some salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper. How much? Well, to taste. I mean, it depends on how much lettuce you have, how much salty or how peppery you like things. Or the cayenne pepper is completely optional in this recipe. And quite frankly, in most recipes, it doesn't even call for it. So of course, I'm the guy that makes everything spicy, but you do you. If you want to add it, go ahead. If not going to hurt my feelings. So what we need to do first for making this leaf lettuce is very thoroughly wash your lettuce. I had to wash this 4 times because every time I did, more dirt or more pieces of mulch or something, because leaf lettuce is notorious for containing dirt and other stuff like that. It gets splashed up through the rain or by watering. So do a very good thorough job of cleaning it off, okay? If you get it from the store, still rinse it off because you never know what kind of pesticides or stuff's on that. That's another topic. Anyhow, what I did today for the first step is I took about 4 slices of bacon, cut it into little pieces, and I have browned it down, and I have the bacon grease in here, which is what you want. Keep it nice and hot. So what I'm gonna do now is remove the bacon separate the bacon from the bacon grease. And then I'll show you what happens next. We're going to make the dressing. This is really simple, really quick, and totally awesome and delicious. So let me go ahead and pause right here. I'm going to separate this bacon out and show you the next step. All right, so the bacon has been separated from the bacon grease. Now, my grandma told me that way back in the day, we're talking like back in the 40s, you know, bacon was expensive and not everyone always had bacon available. So they used shortening, so Crisco. What you're really looking for is just a fat source. Obviously, the bacon is going to add flavor. You can obviously use the bacon crumbles after you're done to add back onto the lettuce, but you don't necessarily have to. So if you're someone who doesn't like pork, as long as you get a fat source, that's what you're looking for. So you can add a little variety to the recipe if you want. That's okay. So what I need to do first is I'm going to take the lettuce. I'm in my own shadow. Get the lettuce right here. Add your green onions. Like I said, this is to taste as well. I add about 3 or 4 complete. You want more, you want less, you want to add the white, the part at the bottom, go for it. No big deal. What we're going to do is add the green onions. Add just a little bit of pepper to it. This is, again, is to taste. You can see that better, just black pepper. Adding the salt, and the salt definitely is needed to balance out the tartness of the vinegar you're going to add, but we also add the sugar to it, which is actually going to help, balance out some of the sourness, give it a sweet and sour kind of tangy texture right there and taste. So there we go. We got the green onions added in. We got salt. You got black pepper to taste, and you can always add more later. Don't add too much at first because you can't undo it once you did it. So that being said, what we're going to do next, we are going to take your hot bacon grease. We're going to turn it back on the stove here, get the temperature back up. What I like to do is add a little bit of sugar, which is about 1 teaspoon, more or less. I start less, then add more later because he said you don't want to make it too sweet. And then I add about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Listen to me boiling. This is what it's supposed to be doing. You need to make sure it's very hot, okay? All that bacon grease, sugar, and all right, we're just going to taste a little bit of this here. Make sure you do not burn yourself. This is extremely hot. It needs just a little bit more sugar in there, and it should be good. So there you go. You mix that around and get that bacon grease. It's nice and hot. Why they call this wilted lettuce? Let me show you. You start getting your hot liquid here, and you're just gonna start drizzling it over your actual lettuce. So let me show you a little better. Ooh, all the steam in there. So just very carefully, you're just going to add a little bit of your hot liquid right onto your greens. Like that, not too much, not too little at first. Then you're just gonna toss it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. I need 2 hands for this. I wanna go ahead and add a little bit more of the grease, toss the lettuce, and show you the finished product. All right, and I'm back. Sorry about that, getting a little bit smoky. It's very difficult to do that with one hand, as it turns out, and hold a phone. But as you see, the lettuce, when I started this, was full, almost to the top. It's wilted down a little bit, about half. That's what I prefer. I don't want to add too much that's going to turn into mush. You know, you still want the texture of the salad. It's going to have a little bit of a crunch, but you don't want mush. You know, some people, I've seen it where they've really just kind of kept a lot of the hot grease in there and got it till it just wilted down to just, you know, really cooked lettuce, which is fine if that's what you want. I prefer it like this. That's just me. So the only thing left to do, add your bacon on there, toss it one more time, and serve it. So let me go ahead and plate this up, show you the finished product, give you a little taste test, and be right back. And there you go, guys. That's the finished product. That is your wilted lettuce made with just the bacon, apple cider vinegar, some sugar, salt, pepper, and I added a little bit of cayenne and green onion. There you go, guys. That's the perfect side dish to your meal. You can even eat this just as your meal. May not be the healthiest salad, you know, but I won't tell because, you know, bacon makes everything better. This is a great way to use some of your extra leaf lettuce, especially if it's kind of bolted a little bit. This is a good way to kind of use those plants. You don't want to toss them out because I think the combination of the vinegar and the sugar really gets some of the bitterness out of your lettuce if it's been a little too hot, a little too warm. So there you go, guys. This is the Hillside Gardener with my first ever attempt at cooking. For a video, not my first attempt ever of cooking, so make that distinction right there. Anyways, guys, hope you try it out. If you do try it out, if you've never had it before, drop a comment below. Let me know if you liked it or not. If you are a subscriber, first off, thank you, but please leave a comment below to see if you like this format, if it's something else you want to see more of in the future. You know, also let me know if you have any tips, constructive criticism. I'd be more than willing to accept that because, like I said, this is my first ever cooking video. It's kind of just a short and sweet little thing here. So anyways, wilted lettuce, do try it out. If you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy some of this on my own. And you guys are going to have to go make yours if you want some. I'll see you later. Bye.